You know, just for a story about the life of a boy growing up in a small Welsh mining village, I expected it was a bit boring. That's harsh, I know, but like I was expecting more. And like literally it's just his life. And like it's not autobiographical, like as much as the name Richard Llewellyn, because it's got double L's, which, fun fact, in Welsh makes that a hissing goose noise. He was born in England. He has Welsh heritage, but he doesn't speak the language. He didn't live this. The author got the stories and everything. He interviewed a bunch of Welsh miners who did actually live this life, and then that's how he created the story. Like, I understand that, like, everyone's life, there's a story to be told. But with this, it felt like we were just adjacent to the stories. Like, his brothers are organizing unions in the mines across the valley while his father is attempting to keep the peace. Another brother is inventing the modern engine. His sister is having an emotional affair with the town priest. These are all compelling ideas for a story, but to just, like, sit next to it while it's happening is not as compelling. Our main character is the youngest brother of the family, and maybe that was sort of an intentional thing, like the frustration of being a younger sibling, being kept out of the loop of the reality of the situation that they're in. But as the omnipotent author, you didn't have to do that. One thing, though, definitely unintentional by the author, is the constant descriptions of the growing slag heap on the mountainside outside of the village as they're mining more and more. And it's this constant worry of like, oh no, what happens when it finally covers the whole village? And this book was written in 1939. Well, it was published in 1939. And then in 1966 was the Aberfan disaster, in which that exact thing happened. A slag heap slid down the mountain and covered a village. Specifically, a schoolhouse where over 100 children died. Yeah. Okay, I suppose the one part of this book that I did like was when Hugh, our main character, he's sent to a school in a valley, the other side of the mountain, and when the people who give him a ride to the other side of the mountain, when they find out that he's being beaten for speaking Welsh in school, because that was something that the English teachers did, when they find out that he's being beaten for this, they go to the school the next day and beat the absolute snot out of the teacher. And then they're like, all right, bye, Hugh, see you later. But yeah, that's a fun piece of Welsh history. In 1536, Henry VIII banned the use of Welsh as a language in like courts and schools and churches and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the English hatred of the Welsh was such a big thing that in 1956, they flooded one of the last fully Welsh-speaking villages in order to build a reservoir to get water to Liverpool. And they, like, you can see images of, like, the houses and stuff underwater. It's ominous. Henry VIII's law wasn't repealed until 1952, I'm looking at my notes, and Welsh wasn't reinstated as an official language in Wales until, you want to guess? Ooh, so close, 2011. Reading this book, it's a very romanticized view of Welsh living, despite knowing, like, all the kind of crap that the Welsh people were put through because of the English. Who would have thunk that being married to Darius would have made me a bit of a Welsh nationalist? Anyway, Ding Dong the Witch is dead. Irish reunification, and Amal Heed. Moving on. My next book is The Haunting of Hill House. I'm reading it with a couple friends of mine for like a spooky, Halloween-y book club type thing. And then I started reading, what's it called? As You Wish, the Princess Bride book by Carrie Elwes. So that's where we are right now. Bye!